Good morning and welcome to a new vlog, another busy week. I am doing something I never do. That's not really helping, is it? I am leaving the house without like a stitch of makeup on. I've got nothing on, and actually my skin's in pretty good shape except I had to pick at something. Could not stop, so I'm a little red here. That'll go away in 10 days. No, I'm kidding. I'm on my way to get a facial at the Lantana Spa at the JW Marriott. I think I'm getting the hydro facial. It's supposed to brighten you. We will see. But anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and hello because I highly doubt that I am going to be able to film inside the spa, which is too bad because it's one of the, I think it might be the nicest spa I've ever been to, like anywhere in the world. But I have my Lara Bar breakfast. I know it's not the best, but it'll do. And I get this question all the time, so I'm going to address it right here now. If you see something that I'm wearing or hear me talking about something, I try very hard. If you open up that description box where it says show more, I break the whole week down into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and underneath each day I have it broken down into makeup that I'm wearing, my clothing and accessories, and anything I've mentioned, including like recipes, books, not Lara bars, but anything else. So just want to put it out there. So there you go, because I get asked probably every week, can you list where did you get? I'm like, I did, open it up. So, all right, let's get this party started. I just wanted to really quickly show you a really great kind of lounge pre-spa outfit. It's just a very soft denim shirt and then, which I've already untucked, and then linen joggers and flip-flops. This is so comfortable, cannot even tell you. Like, I know that when I slip back into this when I'm all done, I'm gonna be very, very happy. And they have this ritual here where you take all your worries, you're allowed, I think, 6 worries or stresses, and you make a knot for each one, and then you tie it into one big knot and you throw it away, and that's all your stress is supposed to go with it. Hopefully that works. But I'm gonna now change into my big fluffy robe right there and my spa slippers right there. And I'm gonna go get facialed. So I'll see you when I'm all done. I am like 2 hours later, I am like a puddle of relaxed happy. I just had a customized facial. I don't even know what, it was just amazing. And then while I was there, I did my Olaplex treatment because you have to wet your hair and put it in damp hair and let it sit for at least 10 minutes. So I put it in my hair, and then I went and sat in the steam room for a little bit to really get it in there. And then I sat in the dry inhalation aromatherapy room for like 20 minutes, read books. And then went and used their shower, and they have lovely shampoos and stuff. And now I'm just gonna go home and edit the vlog you have already seen, and not put on any makeup today because I don't need to. Because I feel like my skin looks as good as it is going to get. So that's it for today, people. I will see you when there's more to talk about. Oh, wait. This is what I look like. No makeup. You know, I still have some hyperpigmentation, but the skin is good. And she said I have like combo skin. It's not as dry as I thought it was. Combo in here, but she said definitely dehydrated. So I'm going to go home and drink a lot more water. We love that ramen. Gluten-free, dairy-free. It's a treasure trove. So just made a special trip to Sprouts to get some snacks for Shane. He loves that. Actually, the only frozen pizza I know of that's gluten-free and dairy-free is that Daya brand. So, grabbing it here. It's cheaper here than at our H-E-B. So. Oh my goodness. Someone is split-free and very happy about it because she is rolling in the sand like a lunatic. She looks like a sand creature. She's so happy. Look. She hasn't been able to do this in 2 months. It's been 2 months. I have no update to give you on anything else, but her cast is off. She had some scabs on her leg, like a little infection that was caused by the rubbing from a splint. That's all healed up now. So she is happy. Mimi! Are you so happy? Well, that was a screech. Anyway, I'll leave her. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna be so dirty. Finishing up dinner, I just want to show you just browning turkey tenderloins on my grill pan. But this is kind of special. So these are going to be hopefully twice baked sweet potatoes, not the healthiest option with the topping. I'm showing you this before I put them back under the broiler. because the last time I tried doing something like this with a marshmallow pie, I set the pie on fire with Shane. Shane's sitting over there, and the same thing happened. So I'm a little concerned that I'm gonna set it on fire again. So the key is to not look away, in and out really quickly. So I'm gonna go do that, and hopefully the next shot will be of me showing you my beautifully browned marshmallows that are not on fire. They are not kidding when they say a minute. This was maybe not even a minute. These came out perfectly. This one could have browned like a second longer, but I was very nervous. I am so, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. Hopefully they're edible too. That would be even better. And yes, I realize not healthy, but you know what? So what? Live a little. Good morning. I am about to hop on Instagram Live, which I never schedule, but more often than not, I do it on days where I don't have a video scheduled to go live. So that would be Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays during the week, but you never really know. But most of the time, for some reason, Wednesday mornings, which is what it is today. And this is how it looks from my perspective. Not usually quite this cluttered. I'm still kind of recovering from the conference, and I got a whole bunch of goodies, and I'm trying to figure out where to put everything. And I just did a favorites video, and that's all there. And just got some new product that I'm actually gonna try in the live. And there's my setup with my, so it's a tripod, and then I believe I bought this separately, this little, maybe not, maybe it came with it. It's a little clamp for a phone. So that's where the magic happens. So I'm gonna sit down and see who's around to chit chat while I play with some makeup. Welcome to my laundry room. This is the whole thing from one end to the other. It's a little weird, but it works. What do you need in a laundry room? Washer and dryer, that's it. Anyway, everyone's really like, oh, Marnie, don't you want to be on The Real Housewives? Wouldn't that be fun? No, because most of the time what they would be filming is me in pajamas, basically, with a full face of makeup and my hair up, doing things like the laundry. Or sitting on my butt in front on the couch in front of the TV, scarfing down a sandwich, which just happened, watching Watch What Happens Live. So, no, if y'all think Teddy's boring, I am like watching paint dry, which I guess obviously y'all already know because you watch my vlogs. No, you are not going in there. Anyway, so yeah, it's laundry day. Well, every day is a little bit of laundry, but today particularly is laundry day. And because we're hitting the road to go out of town, and so I want to get all of that done before we leave. And Rowdy is calling. Okay, we are back from dropping off Mimi. I changed into a sweatshirt. It's pouring down rain. We actually went to Walgreens to pick up some stuff for the road trip, and the power went out twice. We had to leave all our stuff because no power, no registers. You can't buy anything. I'm doing, well, by the time you see this, it'll already happen. I'm doing an event with Dress Barn, which is pretty awesome. You guys know I've been a fan of theirs for a long time. And they sent me some stuff to wear in my video, my Instagram post, and at the event. And a sneak peek. You've already seen all this, so not much of a sneak peek. But this lemon dress is everything, Rowdy. It's not for you. That jumper back there, that jumpsuit I'm packing for the weekend, that's from Target. So we're doing budget friendly here. Oh, and that linen blazer, which is currently not available, but it always comes out every summer, is from Caslon. So also very budget friendly right there, this little grouping. Also, this you have to see. I shouldn't complain because Michael is doing the cooking, so that in and of itself is kind of awesome. But do you see the smoke situation going on? Can you see the haze? Like, my eyes are burning from back here. Like, how does he not... How do you not notice that it looks like our house is burnt down in there?
I don't know.
Can y'all see the haze of smoke? I hope the camera's picking this up. Anyway.
So I made with
Rowdy. Nice silhouette. So he has plenty of meat.
Yeah. Should we just get the rice maybe?
Yeah. You are the fajita king.
Look at that. That's good fajita chicken.
That is excellent. I might have to try it.
Try it and see what you think. You do a taste test.
It's perfect.
Yes, it is.
You grilled it. High five.
No. I seasoned it.
You did not. You big fat.
No, I didn't. I seasoned it. Sucker.
With what? Tears?
Nope. Cilantro.
He's so full of
Poblano peppers.
poop.
You know my magic.
Poop. Full of
Hey, you got ground beef in here?
Yeah, that's for the tacos tonight. Alright, also it's smoky in here because I don't know why I decided now I needed to do the self-cleaning oven. So it's a lot of smoke happening in here. I think we need to open a door and some windows. I heard if you swing a damp towel around that takes the smoke. I don't know. Let's see what's going on outside. I am where I tend to be a lot this month. On the road. We are on our way to Oxford, Mississippi, not to see Jake, although obviously a happy plus of that. But Michael and I sit on a foundation board through the university, and it is their annual board meeting tomorrow. So we hit the road, and we'll be there tonight. Unfortunately, all this traveling has gotten to me because I feel like a low-grade fever coming on. My throat's a little tickly. I'm like, no, I can't get sick. So I've been sucking down those elderberry capsules that Shane took when he got the flu, and that we all started taking when he got the flu, and none of the rest of us got the flu. So I'm kind of hoping that that'll help, but I think if this is actually strep throat, then only antibiotics will do. So we'll see. But I did put on makeup before I left. I don't know why. And I don't have it handy, it's in the trunk, but Too Faced sent me, I got on their PR list, which is kind of cool, and they sent me their new Naturally Matte palette. I've used it once. It smells good. I like the shades. I don't love the names. I'm being a bit of a prude. And they kind of, first time use, came off kind of dry. So we'll see. I brought it with. I'll keep you posted on that. But the packaging is stunning and beautiful. It's just, don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so that's what I'm wearing on my lids, all matte, which is not something I generally do. And I think I'm going to close my eyes for a little bit. Luckily, I'm not the one driving. And then hopefully when I wake up, I will feel a lot better. We have stopped for gas in New Boston, Texas. We've been driving since a little after 8 in the morning. It is now, what time is it, babe? Do you know? I have a watch. It is 2 o'clock. We're still in freaking Texas. It's so damn big. Anyway, we're getting gas. I'm gonna go potty in a sec, but it's actually quite a nice gas station. You've got to see the selections available. We cover all sorts of Americana classics like jerky fudge, cowberry frozen treats, the original fried pie shop. Not sure that there is an original version of that. Michael's Deli, then the Tiger Mart, which I'm hoping has my favorite gas station vanilla cappuccino slash latte. And then of course in Texas we have to also add the Go Loco and Denny's. Decisions, decisions. Which one do I get? I'm so happy right now, you have no idea. This is everything. I'm gonna go with good old standby right there. I am such a nerd. I love going places that I've only read about in books. Like, I totally geeked out when we went to Oxford, England, so I could see where the All Souls trilogy was, you know, set. And when we went to Scotland and I basically followed the Outlander plot, I cried. So now, not the quite the same level of love to the series, but our GPS told us to get off the main highway and go cut through the Mississippi Delta, which is that. It's very flat. And this is where the book series I've been reading, the Sarah Booth Delaney mystery series, is set in Sunflower County, Mississippi, which is a real place in the Delta, like where Clarksdale and Greenwood is. And it's just crazy. Also the birthplace of the blues, some would say, which is why we're listening to Muddy Waters. And fun fact about the Mississippi Delta, the topsoil is allegedly 8 feet deep. So you can grow just about anything here, they say. I never did finish yesterday, which was basically we checked in late and it was like 8 o'clock, and then grabbed Jake and got some Panera because that was basically all that was open by the time we were ready to go, and just had a lovely little quick catch up, and then we just collapsed. So the hotel room is, we are staying at the Inn at Ole Miss, which is literally the university hotel property on campus. You can roll out of bed and be at the Grove in 30 seconds. So what you pay for is convenience and location and not the room. The room is, it's okay. You know, king size bed, little sitting area. This is not the basic room. This is an upgrade. You know, it's basic. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, the bathroom leaves much to be desired. Whoa. Leaves much to be desired. I mean, really? I feel like I'm in a dorm. I feel like the bathrooms are kind of dorm-like, to be fair. But, whatever. They also include a free breakfast, and I have to say their breakfast is outstanding. So we're gonna go down and get me some cheese grits and scrambled eggs and coffee, and then come up and finish my hair a little bit and go to our annual meeting. I know I was being a little bit of a brat about the room, but this is why you stay here. So this is one of the doors to leave.
It's the key to real estate. It's
key to real estate location. That is the Grove. Like what, 100 yards?
It was a Motel 6 room, but it was a Ritz-Carlton location.
Ritz-Carlton location. You can't beat this location. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's awesome. And welcome to the Sacred Grove. No, it's not a druid thing, but it is the Grove. Oh, look, Taylor Grocery. That's who catered the Parents Club event we were at.
Must be for double-decker.
It might be. And there's the band shell down there. Whoops, there goes the bus. There's the band shell down there. This is where they have graduation, in the Grove.
True. That's right.
Yep. Oh, I love it here. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we're making our way down the Grove, and this is Farley Hall, home of the Meek School of Journalism and New Media, and the new Center for Southern Journalism and Politics is over there behind the trees. And this will be where Shane is spending a lot of time in the next years coming up, because he will be an integrated, what is it called?
Integrated marketing.
Integrated marketing and communications, basically social media marketing major. And now we're going to keep going this way. There's the new union that's under construction in the distance. I feel like I'm a campus ambassador. And we are continuing to walk past the Grove. And you cannot get
occasionally we do
a better day. Like, it is just perfection. Michael, are you on your phone? Yes. See, if it's not him on his phone, it's me on our phone. It's just what we do. We are coming up on the Lyceum, which is sort of the, no, it's not sort of, it is the flagship building. Yep. It's on the crest.
That's where the Chancellor's office is right
It
there.
is. And I'll show you the doorway when we get there, but famously, the doorways are so wide, you can ride a horse, and so tall, you can ride a horse through it, and they know that because when the Union troops came to Ole Miss, or to Oxford, they rode them straight through the building. And I think if you roll up the rugs, you could still see the hoof prints, is what they say. They do like their history here. Here we go, these are the doors. They're not overly wide, but they are very tall, as evidenced by Michael's juxtaposition there. It's very dark in here. Oh, this is kind of a famous room. This couch, I believe, could be wrong. Is it this couch or the other couch? When Obama and, oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Who did Obama run against? The first time.
Romney?
I think so. Okay, I think this is the couch. When Obama and Romney ran for president, they had a debate here, and I think that's the couch they sat on. Or something.
They did the debate
in the Gertrude Ford Center, which is where we'll be later today.
They met here for
this is
just some ceremonial meetings.
One of the rooms inside the Lyceum. It could be this room. Hang on.
The reception?
This seems a little more presidential in here. I don't know.
Didn't
but
this also double as a Civil War
This was a Civil War hospital. They say it's haunted.
In the basement?
Mm-hmm. We are just outside the Gertrude Ford Center, which is their big performing arts. That's an ant. Performing arts center. That's where our foundation meeting is. There's a little rose garden area, and it's just so pretty here. It's not quite blooming yet, but it's so peaceful here. And do you hear the birds? I don't know what kind of bird that is, but I just love listening to the birds, and the weather is stunningly beautiful. And our meeting is going to start in about 10-15 minutes, but a registration anyway. But I just wanted to sit out here and take a moment and enjoy it. And I think I mentioned it in my Instagram post I did, by the time you see this, about a week or so ago. But I don't film as much or take as many pictures as I could because I just want to enjoy the moment. And when you're sitting on the other side of the lens, it just doesn't happen. Enjoy like these moments when you can grab them. Okay, that's enough deep thought for today. So we're having a little break, so I pulled out the camera. We are inside the Gertrude Ford Center. Do you see the seats are behind me? Because we are sitting on the stage. This is kind of cool. Anyway, we just heard from the mayor of Oxford. She's very entertaining, and now we're gonna talk about business stuff, but talk about a small world. My friends are here, and that is my dentist. And they are the first people we really met in San Antonio 21 years ago.
21, thanks, Marnie.
Yeah, when we were in high school.
We were in high school.
Right.
And yes, absolutely.
So it's kind of nice to travel 12 hours to sit next to.
Oh, you're doing YouTube.
I'm doing YouTube, but you can wave too.
Hi.
To travel 12 hours to sit next to basically my neighbors. So there you go. That's how it works here at Ole Miss.
Well, I am definitely going to be making these.
I don't know how to make those, but I'm going to figure it out. It's in the cookbook.
It's in the cookbook.
Oh, perfect. Very good. Look at those. Oh, look at those cookies. How cute are those?
Dinner was nice. Saw just like a little brief snippet of it. And now the university gave us tickets to the LSU game. So we're sitting right behind home plate. Check this out. Swayze Field, all the kids are out that way. They throw beer when someone hits a home run, so I'm glad we're not sitting there. There's the scoreboard. So, play ball. Even though we lost,
Still got the fireworks show.
still got fireworks. Good morning from very sunny Oxford. Look how pretty this house is, by the way. You can rent this home here. You can yearly rentals. Hey, you want to live here for a year? That's pretty cool. We are on our way to a breakfast meeting with some fraternity related business. We're Parents Club presidents and the other parent club co-president and some national people from Jake's fraternity and the president of his fraternity here, who is quite an impressive young man. And then, so a breakfast meeting. It's a real hardship eating in Oxford, let me tell you. I think it's been nominated for the South's best food town, or best small town food town, or best small town and best small town food town. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's a really good place to eat. The whole county, I think. So that's what's going on right now. Then we're hoping to get downtown for to check out the double-decker festival that's going on. It's like an arts and crafts festival during the day, and then at night it's like a big concert scene. Dinner with Jake later this evening at quite a fancy spot. So I think it's a James Beard award-winning chef. I mean, it's crazy.
Dinner with you.
Definitely with, well, originally it was going to be us and Jake and a friend.
It's hard to corral Jake.
But since it's double-decker weekend and they all want to go to the concerts, they're like, do we have to go? I'm like, nope.
You might not be able to.
Date night in the town my son lives without my son. That's fine. No, it's fine, really. I'd rather he go out and have fun because can't get these years back. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, and I realized that maybe we should not have tried to cut through town because double-decker's going on right now. I like this. Look at that. Isn't this pretty? I know. I really like that art. We have double-deckered a little bit, and now we're standing in an alley waiting for the hotel shuttle to come pick us up. Michael scored 2 golf shirts and a golf visor, so he's happy. And I got a pair of sandals. I'm so excited. They're from UGG, and they can't keep them in the store. This is their 3rd shipment. Check these out. They're like sneaker sandals, almost. They have like a sneaker platform kind of sole. I love them. Remember last summer when I took, well, Jake took me to the old cemetery, College Hill Presbyterian? Yeah, I don't want to walk on anybody. it really stuck with me, and I wanted Michael to see this place because it's really interesting.
That's
so
meaningful.
Here we are.
So
the front.
out here? This is not the Civil War.
Well, there are Civil War people here. I'll show you one, and then, well, you'll see. So here we go. I mean, look how old this is.
Oh, yeah.
18. I mean, I'll find you a really old one. Hang on. I forgot to vlog before we came in, but we're having a very nice date night because Jake decided to go to the concert, the double-decker concert, which I don't blame him. If I was 20 years old, I would be doing the same thing. So here we are at dinner. It's the coolest place. I'll tell you more about it when we're all done. Let me just show you a quick little peek. Wave. We just finished dinner and I don't know what I ate, but we had to like leave under duress because, oops, shadow, hang on, there we go, because my nose would not stop running, and like as the dinner went on, I couldn't breathe if I closed my mouth. It's terrible. So that was the fastest, fanciest dinner we've ever eaten. We sat down right at 7 and we're done at 8. Like, we had appetizers, salads, and amuse-bouche, the main entree, and dessert, and wine, hour. So that was amazing. Food was amazing, but I gotta go in the car and start blowing my nose because this is terrible. All right, I have seen a lot of weird sports stuff on ESPN, but this takes the cake. It is Sunday, it is noon, and we are finally into Texas. We've been in Texas for about, what? I don't know,
10 minutes
20 minutes?
Maybe 10 minutes.
I'm not feeling great again. Kind of nauseous. I think I just really have to go potty.
Did you explain what happened when you had wine last night?
I did.
In detail?
No.
You should.
We looked up all the symptoms finally, and I have what the Mayo Clinic calls alcohol intolerance,
Yes.
which is now why I'm feeling ill right now. I'm feeling ill because my bladder feels like it's about to pop, but, and it's making me nauseous. That was a little TMI. But anyway, no, I guess alcohol intolerance is expressed in a variety of ways, but one of the most common symptoms that I did not even know was extreme runny nose. Most commonly in people of East Asian descent, which, as far as I can tell, is not me, but not limited to that group, as I am proof positive of that. Anyway, so then runny nose stopped like as soon as I got back to the hotel room, which was very weird. At last, we are home. I am unpacked. I've had a dinner of frosted mini wheats, and I'm gonna hop in the shower and then finish reading this cookbook. And yes, I said reading. This was, I don't remember if I showed this to you, this was the gift we got from the Ole Miss Family Council, Family Leadership Council. I don't even know the name of the council I sit on. And if you have never thought about reading a cookbook, What Can I Bring? Southern Food for Any Occasion Life Stirs Up by Elizabeth, I think it's Haskell? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It reminds me of all the people I've come to know who live in Oxford or who are from the Delta. Claire, talking about you. Such a good book. I can't wait to try these recipes. Of course, I'm gonna have to make a lot of them gluten and dairy free and adapt them, but that's okay. If I'm cooking them for other people, I don't have to. Anyway, thanks for watching my vlog. Thanks for hanging out with us again. Thanks for going on another crazy road trip with the Goldbergs. Don't forget to subscribe. So I'll see you around the internet, guys. Good night.